Some leaders from Nigeria's southeast extraction have called for a political resolution to the issue surrounding the detained leader of the proscribed group, the indigenous people of Biafra. Some of them spoke after the judgment of Nigeria's apex court, which dismissed an earlier ruling of the Court of Appeal in Abuja, which granted Nnamdi Kanu bail and ordered the continuation of his trial. Urged concerned leaders from the southeast region of the country to present a united front and dialogue with government in the interest of peace. Marvelous Obomanu reports.
The case of Nnamdi Kanu, the self-acclaimed leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, known as IPOB and proscribed by Nigeria's federal government on a case bordering on treason and terrorism charges, has drawn mixed reactions from all sections of the country and beyond. Kanu, who has been on the forefront of a self-determination cause for the people of the southeast region of the country, over claims of alleged marginalization and exclusion from national life, has been under detention by Nigeria's government. However, in reaction to this, supporters of Kanu has held the region under siege, crippling economic activities and enforcing a sit-at-home order within the 5 states in the region, namely Abia, Anambra, Enugu, Ebonyi, and Imo states.
I'm very consoled by what the Supreme Court said, that he ought not to have been treated the way he was treated. His bail ought not to have been revoked, his home ought to have been invaded. All that is a consolation to us.
There is need for us to find a middle ground to bring peace to Southeast. Many things has gone wrong in the East. Is it that Nigerians don't feel for the destruction going on in the Southeast? Businesses are being burned to the ground. People are being killed. All sorts of criminal activities is going. Even security agencies are also being killed.
The case, which started in 2015, has sparked national reactions, especially over the Court of Appeal judgment, which dismissed the charges against Kanu in October 2022. However, Nigeria's Supreme Court delivered judgment on the matter, ordering Kanu to return to court and defend himself on the 7-count charge bordering on terrorism at the Federal High Court.
We had hoped that it would come our way, but it has gone the other way. It simply means that we have to go back to the High Court and get done with this quickly. We still have hope. We are not in despair.
This judgment today is very shocking to us because we missed an opportunity to lay the foundation and path for political resolutions of these issues. And it's so painful that the eminent jurists understood the issues, but in their conclusion decided to arrive at something that is still worrisome to us.
No matter what excuse you want to bring to hide under the law to say that it should not be tried, the Supreme Court have expressly, unequivocally stated clearly that we don't have the legislation that will vitiate the court from trying a defendant that has committed a crime.
Some leaders from the southeast region call on the president to weigh in on the matter in the interest of peace and national unity.
You see, all these things we are going from Federal High Court to Appeal Court to Supreme Court still have a political solutions to it under the Constitution. Well. Under the Constitution, the president has powers to issue knowledge.
Many believe that President Bola Tinubu's intervention can restore peace to the troubled southeast region by granting Nnamdi Kanu a national pardon. Marvelous Obomanu, reporting for News Central.